Right, we are here. Harrison's on the channel.
Everyone does that.
I know, innit? I'm basically, he's my best mate, but it's my sister's boyfriend. So we're in the M140. Technically first time together because we went out in it when I first got it on
The night of.
but it was wet as hell.
And the traffic was really bad because the M20 was shut.
First proper drive out in the
November.
dry. It's technically your first dry reaction.
Yeah.
And then obviously we're gonna swap at some point and let Harrison have a spin.
I'm gonna scare Brandon.
He probably will. Obviously we'll ease into it and then we'll change up to Sport Plus and do all different modes. We're just gonna try and find some country roads effectively.
It's bank holiday Monday,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it is busy.
Forgot about that.
I just realised.
Roads are going to be a bit busier.
Yeah.
We've only got, well, just under 100 miles in the tank, which probably ain't going to last long in
about 2
Sport
minutes
Plus.
in this.
That's one thing I've noticed. The fuel in this in Sport Plus just drinks.
What is
But
the average mile per gallon that you can get out of this?
I'm guessing that's on my last tank.
See, every car's different because on my car, so I've got a GTI, Golf GTI, you can check your journey and then you can check the lifetime. So I think my lifetime's something like 27.
And that's with previous owner, isn't
But then,
it?
yeah, but then the lowest it goes is probably like, well, you can get as low as you want really, depending on how you're driving the car. The most I've got out on it, which was like an hour journey driving in 60 down the motorway, was 41. 41 is not bad. How many times have I got that? Not even a handful of times, yeah.
I see some people say you can get 45 out of these, but again, unless I'm driving to like
a 5-hour drive,
if I took this to Devon, I'd get 45 out of it.
Yeah.
There's no point. Like when I filled up the other day, it had 210 in the tank. But again, that's based on a GTI, based on a Sports Plus drive tank.
Little i20.
Oh, i20.
No, do you know what? I reckon they're quite cool. The little i20.
I don't mind.
M2.
Oh my god! What's going on here? 3 nice cars in a row. Yeah, Harrison's got a 7.5 GTI Performance, good spec as well. No one here will remember what my GTI was, but it was just a manual, basic spec, 68 reg.
Was it 68? Yeah. So
year
younger, because mine's a 69 reg.
Yeah.
So November 19, I think.
Mine had like standard wheels, standard everything.
Oh.
When I think about that now though, like manual, like obviously it was my first.
I'd love to drive
car.
one, to be fair, because I've got a DSG.
I know.
So, I mean, look, a DSG is always going to be quicker, but I think for driver experience,
yeah, imagine having a
probably
manual.
be better. But I daily drive the car, so I wouldn't.
I couldn't deal with a manual now.
I couldn't go back to it. No. Do you know what would be a good video? Speed test between mine and your car.
Yeah. Like
stock,
on all levels.
completely stock.
Yeah.
Because my car. So how much is this weight? These are what?
I can't remember what they were. 1560.
Yeah. Whereas
roughly.
mine's about 1400, just over.
So low.
It's mad what 100.
It is mad what 100 kilos does.
Is that still comfort as well?
That was Sports Plus actually.
Right.
Wow. What way is it? That way.
That way.
We're trying to head to these roads where we're familiar with. There's like some well nice roads. Can you hear the tyres going? You can briefly hear them going. Ready? I wonder if there's people out there that drive. Well, there will be people that drive this with traction fully off. Obviously, there will be people that do it, but I'm not at that level.
Have you not
yet.
tried it? Yeah.
Not at that level. I have, but like not. I've not tried like sending it out of a corner with it on.
See, I haven't driven this yet, but I've driven your A45, and that was a very easy car. You could get in that. I feel like not anyone could get in that. I'd say, you know.
Yeah, you almost still have to know how to drive.
Yeah, you do know how to drive. It's a lot of power.
All being that it's point and shoot.
Yeah.
If like a dummy got behind the car and doesn't know cars, like you don't understand cars or
in a straight line. But even still coming out of corners, I've been in Brandon's car before in damp conditions, and the A45.
Yeah.
And it kicked out.
Yeah, it did.
In the damp over a roundabout.
You can do it.
So you still got to be careful.
Yeah.
These roads are perfect, aren't they?
So nice around here. Well, want to change gear? It's just the engine sound. I was trying to explain on my first drive. I don't know if you can hear
You
it
should
in
see
the
my face
passenger.
right now. I love a passenger like.
To be fair, I hate being a passenger, I'm not going to lie.
Top end in this car is quicker than lower, like mid to top.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
See, I'm not actually a bad passenger. I'm not a bad passenger with someone that I trust.
Yeah.
Although
when I'm in my dad's car.
Yeah.
Just don't want to do anything when there's cars on the other side of the road.
Yeah.
You never know what's around the corner.
No. But that's why I think this is on roads like this. It's a bit more interesting. I feel like any car you could have something sort of 700-800 horsepower, and it's still going to be boring once you got used to that speed. It's still going to be boring on a straight road.
Exactly.
Whereas if you're on a road like this sort of power,
no matter what car you drive,
you don't need much more.
You're never going to go over a certain point. If this car went in front of us, this road here is unreal, isn't it?
Pulling it.
It's well quick to get here, isn't it?
And then you could, oh yeah, you go on. Yeah.
See the traction light flashing.
Yeah.
I think it's the diff, because it's a bumpy country road.
Yeah. God, these roads are actually pretty sick.
Probably having trouble.
I've never been down this road.
Neither have I. We've always gone right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still learning everything with this car. Like.
Oh shoot.
Now you can when there's no one there.
Bug just splattered on the bridge.
Latest bug. Just don't know what's around the corners. But do you know what I mean with the sound?
Like this.
What is that? Oh, it's horse poo. Big dump of it.
You got to be careful around there.
Blind corners.
I reckon.
Take a right. Yes, because. I'm not even like a very experienced rear-wheel. Well, I'm not at all. I've never had a rear-wheel drive car, so like, I mean, it is stock. Like, obviously, it's still fun.
Still a very, very quick car though. What are they doing there?
I don't get it. Is it a dog
are they
show?
racing? Yeah.
What?
I think it's a dog show.
It's a dog performance thingy, majiggy. Yeah. Right, let's get out of this place. We'll go left at the end. I'll drive for a couple more minutes and then we'll swap over.
It only gripped up then. Need to find some other
roads. Ready? Oh! He took off! I'm not even going fast! It was just like, I knew it was coming. It was like a bump and then a bump. Oh, I knew that.
Your reaction then.
Just waiting to take off. Need to find, we basically need this to keep going.
Yeah.
If this keeps going for 10 minutes, it's sweet. Oh, can you hear the tyres? Like screeching.
They're just getting warm, aren't they? God, mates.
This is more like it until we get a freaking moped.
Mate, that's quick. Genuinely, like I feel like this feels just as quick as your A45.
Yeah, like I haven't got in this and been like, I don't feel 420 brake anymore.
No.
It just feels just as...
Look, off the mark, you haven't tried launch control on this yet, have you? It's torquier. It feels torquier. What is the torque? It's the same, isn't
exactly
it?
the same, but obviously it probably feels more because it punches you from.
Well, this car's a little bit lighter as well. Than
yeah, it's slightly lighter.
Just because the four-wheel drive. But
yeah. I was telling them about Matty's in my last video.
Oh right, yeah.
500 brake. That is
ridiculous.
Quick.
We were out the other night.
Rapid.
Coming back with that guy, mate, and he was just
It's loud.
You can't stay anywhere near him. Go down this road to the left.
We're just in the middle of nowhere. I've never done these roads before in my life. Take up the old road though. Oh, that's where the LSD comes in handy, did it?
Jesus.
Why has he put my hazards on? He done this the other day and I thought, did I press it? But
do you know why? Because you broke really quick.
Yeah.
So when you're on the motorway, for example, if someone's behind you, when you put your hazards on,
yeah, it does it for you. Thinking the person behind needs to slow down.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Let's pull over and give it a swap. Oh, I'm hungry.
So am I.
Right, here we go. Oh, time to squeeze my bum cheeks together because I hate being a passenger. To be fair, I'm not that bad. I hate being a passenger in my dad's car for sure. There we go. I'll probably fit in better here. There we go.
8 speed.
8 speed. Can you remember how to do it?
Yeah.
Manual handbrake.
God, that's weird. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
I personally think there is a decent amount of traction in comfort, especially if you floored it for kickdown. Like, there's a decent amount of traction. I thought I could hear a whistling sound. There's like a whistle through the window, but I think it's the tiny gap between the M-style mirrors and the body. There you go. And then you can move it forward. You can even move the steering wheel if you want.
Everyone's got different.
It's weird, isn't it? Everyone has
when they drive.
I have my seat to the floor in this, whereas in my, well, I did have it to the floor in the A45, but to the floor in the Merc wasn't that low. But in this, on the floor, you feel like you're on the floor.
Just love a BM. I just love BM. Like,
I feel like, do you feel like now because I've got one, I'd stay with BM?
The thing is, there's so much progression you can make now.
Yeah.
Through BMs.
Yeah. And also, I wouldn't shut myself to any other car because I would still like a C63, the old V8.
Yeah, unreal.
So I wouldn't say just BM, but there's a lot of BMs I like.
Hey, go.
Hey, go out the way, man. Come on. Oh, he's from Holland. The one thing is, obviously, there's not much, like we could open the sunroof to get some sound, but it'd be a bit windy, but also, there's not really much to here. It's not got much pops and bangs. We'll do like an idle DSC off rev before we finish it.
So what I've noticed on this as well, which is different to my car, for example, when you're in manual, you have to shift.
Yeah.
So let's say in my car, I'm in manual,
It'll
but
go up.
I get to the top of the second or third gear,
If it
shifts
notices,
for me.
it'll do it.
Whereas this, it will just bounce off the red line, it won't go anywhere.
No,
this has been the most comfortable driving an M140 I'm probably ever going to have.
Sitting behind the Ago, and we're going 24 miles an hour. That's just what we came out for. Oh, thank God he's turning off. Is he turning? Yes! He's turning left.
Thank God.
Yes, they're going to the festival. Here we go.
Oh yeah, look.
Yes, he just hiding. Forgetting to shift. It's easy to forget though. Do you know what?
There, like, I can feel the torque stick from the rear wheels.
Yeah.
Whereas in my car, obviously, it's a bit less power, but I can't feel any of that in my car.
Here we go. You can just feel the torque steer, like the rear torque steer. Obviously, the only annoying thing is with bumpy roads is the open diff in it. But it obviously feels fast around these types of roads because, like you said, there's only a certain speed you can go anyway. It's just about having fun for them. Lovely. Bye, mate. I do love that sound. The mid to high, yeah, this will be naughty. There you go. I think I said in the first drive, obviously there's only super sports on this, but yeah, it's nice. Doesn't really need.
You do have to pay attention though when you're driving.
Yeah.
I haven't spoke once. You
can't take your eye off the road.
Nah. It's so fun though. Like literally, it's like so enjoyable. Because you have to think about it so much.
Yeah.
But it's comfortable as well. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I feel like it is comfortable when you want it to be. Oh, it just puts a smile on your face. Here we go. It would just be nice to get a few more burbles out of it, which will obviously happen when the res is deleted, but yeah. Oh, it's so fun. That's a lovely bit of road, that.
You almost need bigger brakes on this.
I know. A little bit of wheel spin here.
Joe, you got to take it down that road.
Should I?
Yeah. We'll switch over.
I'll take it down there once and then we'll give it a wrap.
God, I'm actually sweating a bit after driving. I think it's because we haven't got the aircon on very high either because of the audio.
Exactly.
I definitely think this needs bigger brakes.
It does, doesn't it?
Like,
could do with them. Send it. I forget to shift as well. It's when it gets bumpy like this.
Yeah.
You notice.
You just gotta be careful. Like, you just gotta be careful.
Like if you know your boundaries and you know the road limits, like the car on the way here. can tell from our faces, obviously, when you're driving, you're concentrating a bit more, but...
Now I'm actually sitting down, I can actually speak about it a bit more, because I literally didn't even speak when I was driving.
Yeah, you can sum up your driving experience now.
It's weird because you've really got to hold on to the wheel. Like, I've never had a rear-wheel drive car myself, and obviously you get torque steer with both front and rear, but it's so different. It's so different. I don't know whether it's just an M1, like 140 in particular, or not, but it does feel like the road is taking the car rather than the car's taking the road. Like.
Torque steer.
I know.
Just feel it taking you.
Yeah, that's not the car
road.
It's not the car kicking out. It's
the road. It's almost like it's got lane assist.
Yeah.
It feels like lane assist. It feels like it's taking you back in.
Yeah.
Exactly
Literally.
what it feels like. It's the noise. As soon as you hear the noise, it's just like. Actually got a bit of open road for once. And at least we know these roads are flat.
Like, I genuinely, now after like driving this, I think I prefer this over the A45.
Oh mate,
the drive.
It puts a bigger smile on your face.
It does, yeah.
Like, not saying that when we went out in that it wasn't fun.
Oh no, like, don't get me wrong, them cars are unbelievable, but straight line speed if you smoke this, but
yeah,
you know.
100%. I'd love to put this next to it on rolling.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for the M140. Fun car, can be sketchy, but as long as you're not stupid, worth buying.